Welcome back, everyone, to more Final Fantasy XVI. Now, in the last episode, we changed over to performance mode, so hope I play better than before. I was having so much trouble. See, dodging is central to the gameplay, and my dodging was not happening at all. Okay, we should check our abilities. We have only 210. So I have changed it up a little bit. This is now Rising Flame. I brought it back. It's upgraded. This is Flames of Rebirth. This still is Gouge and Wicked Wheel. And these two are Pile Drive and Thunderstorm. So both are doing like 3 damage. I am not going to use this one. Yeah, it takes a lot of time. Let's speak with Otto.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
So we have new characters galore. Hey, Nectar. All in good time. Okay, this probably is some kind of go hunt this kind of board. Okay, let's talk to her. Vivian.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind.
So more
The
war.
Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the kingdom of Waloed. And of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose
Okay.
it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Yep. It's a good time to... Man, this place is huge. Our old base was like very small compared to this. Oh, can I choose a new... Autumns, hide way, where the heart is forevermore is new.
Does that one have blood on it?
You look like you could do with a drink. Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
What do you have?
Business or pleasure?
Potion.
You're rubbing me blind.
I
you know.
haven't taken any
I'll
elixir.
not find a better price than that. Well, don't just stand there, go. It'd better all be here.
Let's ask her about this new
What can
hideaway.
I do for you? I remember it like it was yesterday. You're our leader now, Clive. We won't hear me complaining. The only drawback...
It's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging
Still.
away day and night. Yeah, I can understand. Next door, if there is a blacksmith and who is...
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Oh, new sword.
Should last you a good while.
How about... Uh-huh. Okay. Oh man, look at our sword. Looks sick.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just...
I'll have hard time finding people. What's this? Kalina, engineer. And he has a full library over here.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem
They
well.
made the Moogle.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Wall of memories. Oh, the oath. Oh, Gav brought it here. Where is the letter? Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. Now, new messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you are done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an Eikon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes. leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
If you don't know what happened to Sid, watch the previous episode towards the end. Oh, immediately we cut to Joshua.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
Do they mean
This is only a matter of time
water
before
by
the twins are gone.
ether?
The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
He has a different dress now.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
The Gathering Storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
In the meantime, is there anything else? No. There are no secondary mission, right? No. Man, look at the map of this thing. There is the heaven, the bunks, the infirmary, mess, boarding deck, main deck, the shelves, and Clive's chambers. Okay. I'll have to get used to the structure.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Find the curse breakers. Okay, so from here, other than frost traveling, how do we travel? Because we are in the middle of water. What's on the ground floor? So, other than the fighting pit and the dock, there is nothing. Oh, there is a secondary mission here.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me out.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest.
Caulk Bawl. Okay. So you walk over here, you open the world map. This is where the side mission is taking us. Oh, over there. So, okay, they are with me. I was like, am I alone? Come on, guys. We are going to fight something big, most probably.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth. Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
We always come out on the top floor. Deliver the peach to Obolus on the hideaway docks.
Finish with that.
Welcome back, Sid.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh.
Argo.
Yeah.
Badge of Might, increase attack by 12. I want to check once Charon stole if there are any new badge to buy.
Does that one have blood on it?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Don't have that many.
Finished, are you?
Yep. Okay, so we are going to Martha's Rest and see where Martha is.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. They've killed my bearer. I demand...
Oh. We are supposed to go inside.
Let's get you to physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Dark clouds gather.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
We went through the same road before when we came to Martha's Rest.
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
We saw something here. I came to collect that. We, I think, fought these guys before. Level 19, yeah. No, I was too early. Oh, this guy is dead. Something else there? Oh, you guys. We were going somewhere else. We saw some enemies and we had to fight them. Although they are like lot lower levels. Yeah, we were going that way. Yeah, this way.
You're finished.
These are good birds. Completely messed up. Okay, we are here. Looks like more dead bodies.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive. The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive? He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
So we are going to cast off the mortal remains. We are just going across to the place where we fought the big dude. It's on the other side. Oh, there is a big dragon now? Oh no, something else. Ahriman, rank C. Bounty 5000. Every now and then Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious mark can earn him not only renown but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Oh man. What is that? Oh, okay. Man, this guy is dangerous.
slow.
This guy is dangerous. That should kill him. Notorious mark slain. Oh, that gives us 35 only.
You didn't see that coming.
Anything you were hiding here? No.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Let's go talk to Martha.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them. preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Okay, so now there are now there are side missions here.
That's your right. Much obliged. Thanks very much. There you go.
I should sell all stuff I have.
What are you after?
Oh, only 1,600?
Very well.
I'll sell weapons and all if I need them. So, okay, only one side mission here.
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Chocobos?
It's true. Well, go on then. Don't it...
All right.
Oh, are we going to get a chocobo?
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving them. You say, don't what?
I'm sure I...
Good luck.
Let's go see where chocobos are fighting bandits.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way. All right. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
There they are.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah.
Finished.
New ones are coming up.
It's over.
Okay, at least it gives me 24.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. And Never stop to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh, he gives her a mount. And eye patch too.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
The way he...
Awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those Chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
The way he dances. White-winged wonder. Chocobo unlocked. So I guessed it correctly. Hold R3 wide in the field to summon Ambrosian, X to mount the Chocobo. When you ride home, gallop R2, rein in L2, dismount, hold R3. Okay, so where are we going? We are supposed to go back to there. Okay. So this what they call it, black shields are bad news. Let's go talk to Gav.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
So now all these open up. Otto's counter is now open. Hunt board, Patron's Whisper, and Alien Report. Okay.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
I think it's all right to touch him.
Clive? What do you want? And?
Oh, I never came to this side.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like.
And you say Sid built this place?
This keeps going up.
Go on, eat up. You won't grow fat pecking at hay.
So there is a... so there are more side missions there. Obviously, this is the way it goes. It joins back. And that's what Otto's desk is. God. Alliant report.
Here you go. Always something in there.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of a... Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Oh, this is renown level. Okay, and using this we can buy stuff.
Come again. I may have more for you.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was... Right. Well, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. But the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them. Perhaps I can.
Notorious fiends. So this one I have already taken care of. Angel of Death. There is a dragon. Belphegor. Rank B. This is rank C. Okay.
Ah, my favorite pupil. One would think. I admit. A far more... My beloved homeland. Or at least, it... What is it that you wish to learn?
State of the realm. Important complete. The Grand Cast. Clive Rosfield. Poppy Torgal. Gilwaric. Ward of Rosaria. Dominant of the Phoenix. Joshua Rosfield. Archduke Elwyn Rosfield. Annabella Rosfield. Rodney Murdoch. Sir Wade. Sir Tyler Ambrosia. Man, that's awesome.
Of course.
Attendant of Joshua. So that's the Rosfield ones. Victor. Martha. Isabel. Quinton. These are our allies essentially. Cole is one of the curse breakers. Obolus, Charon, Goods, Blackthorn, Taria, Harpocrates second Hyperboreus, Vivian Ninetails, Gav, and Chief Steward Otto. And there is Crow, there is Stet. Oh, these two are the twins. Hugo Kupka, Dalmakian Chief Strategist, Republican Prime Minister. Barnabas Thermal, Ultima, Mysterious Being, Dion Lesage, she changed sides and she betrayed Elwyn, and that's why all that happened.
Study it well, Clive.
Okay, Clive's story, past events. Drake's Breath, Iron Kingdom. Oh. We went to Stillwind Marsh and then yeah, the other two, Clive and Tyler, we went to Phoenix Gate and Grand Duchy of Rosaria. In the meantime, these guys, the Iron Kingdom, they came to take Drake's Breath, and they also invaded Rosalith. That's Drake's Fang, Drake's Tail, Drake's Head we have destroyed, and that's Drake's Spine. Okay. So the whole lore dump is not just through story. You can always look it up. Okay, I think I spent one potion. Oh, there is one more side missions there.
And what can I do for you? Go on then.
Yeah, high potion.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Oh, I need to the backyard. How do I even go there?
It's alright to touch him.
It's down there. Okay. Through here, most probably.
Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died. And now the fruit's finally ready to... And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right...
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers. On account of all they... You couldn't take them some, could you?
It'll be nice being the bearer.
Oh, she always had a soft spot. Here you go.
Giving some apples to the cars breakers.
You hear that, Martel? Today?
Well, let's. I've taken care of the side mission, so let's travel to Hawk's Cry. Huh. I just did, right? Oh no, I clicked on this. Okay.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present
Grow
itself.
and change.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mind's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
So we are going to Port Isolde to look for Clive's
It's over.
Sharp Fang. We are going that way, and then there is a long way connecting to these. So we should connect, although we can do fast travel. Goblin coin. there are more birds over there. These guys are still tough. Shit, I didn't have toggle set. I just misused one of my potions. Level 27, not bad. So this is one of the roads. There's something big there. Okay, let's fight this big thingy. Another dragon? Wyvern.
slow.
You got comboed, dude. So this is what it connects to. It connects to Martha's Rest, the southern area. So let's see. Now let's take out all of them together. Hmm, 1150. 1151. We wanted this one. But we also wanted, we have this one. Should I take a upgrade on this? Let's take it. So this, yeah, I do not want that, but I like this to some extent. And obviously I can take this. I'm not using it that much. It will be very useful in yeah, this one I'm not going to take, and Rook's Gambit I'm not a fan of. So we are in here. Don't know how to go up. Oh, there is a path here, but it's closed. How do you go to that other side? Through that path. Have we been here? Can we go through here? No. Inaccessible. Even that was inaccessible. So this path does not connect yet. Okay, let's make it back to where our main mission was. In fact, we can do Chocobo, right? Can't we? Yes, we can.
Ready, go? Yeah!
Oxcry Cliff.
You deserve a rest.
Yeah, we are going to fight some of your brethren. You might notice we are... Oh, a new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. You might notice we are back here because we wanted to do those hunts if we can before continuing with the main mission. So,
I hear there's trouble.
have I used... I think I have used up 1 or 2 potions. Let me refill on those.
Is it business or play?
Yeah, I have by mistake
You're
used up
rubbing me
1.
blind, you know.
I need to keep reminding myself to always check if I'm choosing Torgal or potions.
That broom's as ragged as...
So Mather's all right.
This way.
Okay. This one, the Angel of Death, location Clearview Sunbreak. This one, the Broken Hilt Rosaria. Angel of Death. A trader Clearview Sunbreak. Okay. Where in Clearview? Clearview Sunbreak. Lost Wing. Northridge. So, will it be here? So this is Northridge. Oh yes, Clearview is right here. This is Clearview. Towards the right. Okay, there are some dragons here. Is that what we are looking for? Probably. Let's see if we can defeat her. Aruna, rank C.
This isn't gonna be easy.
I missed both of those attacks. We got her. Come on. That was not easy. Not very difficult though. Because otherwise we would have died.
Ready, go? Run like the wind. Straight home now.
Okay, I might have cut the previous two. But essentially, we are fighting this guy for the third time.
It's us or them. We're all ready. I needed that. Nice try. Get him.
Come on, 3 times.
Nice try.
Finally. Whew. These notarial marks are difficult. They give us 60 dragon talent. Used in crafting.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Okay. So those 2 are done. How are we doing on attribute? 391. I don't think I can take anything. Don't want to use that. That's very useful. I have not been using that. This one I am using a lot. These 2. Yeah, everything is thousands and more. Okay. Let's refill our go back here. In the next episode, we'll continue with the main story. We discussed and decided that we are going to go to the Iron Kingdom, and that's where basically we were going to the Port Isolde, and that's what we'll do in the next episode. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you with the next episode. 1 of these.
It'd better all be here.
4 of
You'll
these.
not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Let's sell anything. Okay.
Is that all?
Game Changer X out.